Hello and welcome to my today's video. Today I'm going to talk about importance of taking break from social media while doing my makeup. So I hope you're going to like it and let's dive into the video. Let's talk about how social media can be addictive because I believe it can be crazy addictive. I believe that social media have really big psychological effect on us as a people. On social media we often see perfection, right? We often see how other people have amazing life and everything is, just about flowers and sun, and it causing us depression, anxiety, low self-esteem, and many things like this. We are often comparing ourselves, right? Because we are always seeing how people are pretty, how people are smart, how people are always eating out and having amazing life. So we like to compare ourselves to them. It's causing us anxiety, depression, and just a lot of negative things. When it comes to role of algorithm is pushing to us content that it's unhealthy and promoting unhealthy behavior. It's designed to create echo chambers where we are feeling that everything is perfect, and then we start to compare our lives to lives of others. I don't want to blame algorithm only because creators take huge part in this kind of sphere as well, but algorithm is not supporting that. Now I would like to tell you benefits of disconnecting from social media because it's having a lot of benefits indeed. If we are feeling that we are seeing just constant perfection, and if we are comparing our life with others on really high level, we need to really consider break from social media. I'm not saying that you need to delete your social media forever and never come back, but if you are seeing that the social media is really unhealthy for you at the moment, consider break. Because once you are going to disconnect from something that it's pushing to just perfection, you are going to realize who you are going to focus on your mental well-being and how you feel. Break is sometimes necessary and it's not a waste of time. It's just going to show us who we really want to be, and it's going to help us to feel better again. Because by this kind of break, we can focus on things that matter. We will focus on ourselves, we will focus on our mental health, and we will focus on connecting with others and building something important. So, yeah, break is sometimes really necessary. I took social media break myself. I felt like my life is not perfect enough. I'm not perfect enough. I'm not pretty enough. I'm not smart enough. I'm not living perfect life as everyone on Instagram because they are always eating out. They are always hanging out. They are always traveling. And I'm working as housekeeper and cleaning hotel. And I just felt miserable. I wanted to have this life that I saw on Instagram. At some point, I realized that I was comparing myself too much, and it's time to maybe take break from social media because it's not helping me at all. And I just took that break. I took break to realize who I am. I took break to understand what I want from life, and most importantly, I took break to just feel better and just to not consume something that is hurting me. Because every time I open a social media app, Instagram especially, I was like really sad because I saw whole perfection, and I was saying I want this type of life as well, but I'm not having that. So at this point you can just start and you can try to change your life for better. But once you are comparing yourself too much, and if your self-esteem is really low, there is no way how you can work towards something you want in the future. So I knew that I need to take break from toxicity in my life to just realize what is life about. And I took that social media break, obviously. For me, that break was mostly about starting to feel better, and I just realized, okay, I'm not going to spend time online, and I would like to invest my time to spending with my family, spending with my friends, connecting, and being creative. because this is something that is giving you a really high sense of happiness. You are, just spending time with people you love, and most importantly, if you are creative, it's giving you something back, and you are able to explore yourself. So this break was really nice, and I never thought that I'm going to come to social media again, but here I am. But I will tell you a bit more about that in the end of the video. By that, I wanted to tell you that it's okay to take break from social media, and it's okay to come back. You don't have to delete your social media and forget that this is existing, but it's really important to set boundaries to technologies. You need to know, your limits and what's harming you. You need to know yourself. And once, if social media is full of something that you are not able to cope with, you shouldn't consume this type of content, and you should maybe focus on this unfollow button and just have on your mind that you are choosing what you are consuming. And yes, algorithm can push content to you, but you are still choosing what algorithm is going to push to you. So have this on your mind and set a boundaries. But this video is not about me. It's about showing you how you can benefit from taking break from social media, because you can benefit from taking break really highly. If you will once disconnect from social media, it's going to help you to improve your mental health, but also your productivity is going to be increased, because you are not going to spend your time, just scrolling and mindless scrolling. It's really bad habit. So you're gonna have more time to discover who you are, and you are going to work on something that you always wanted. And first of all, you are going to build real life connections, because you will realize what people you want to be in contact with and what people are only your virtual friends. I will give you example of one really famous influencer that it's not having social media apps in her phone. And that famous influencer is Selena Gomez. It's really famous fact that she's not having any social media apps. From time to time she's posting something, but she's not spending time on social media. She's not consuming, she's not, living for scrolling, and she knows one important thing, that social media is forcing you to compare, and by that you are not able to realize what's your inner beauty and also beauty and advantage in general. So this is a really nice example of really famous and a really mindly high influencer that it's also doing things that way, and she's not scared to take that break, because she knows that it's crucial if you want to feel good and if you want to know who you are deeply. You're not ready to take social media break, it's okay. You can still do something to improve your well-being, and it's just, setting some time limits and how much time you are going to spend on that Instagram, spend on that TikTok, and so on in general. It's really useful. And you can also set up boundaries to things that you are consuming. You can decide to unfollow people that are just promoting that what everything is perfect and how whole life is just about flowers and sunshine and everything perfect. And you can maybe try to focus on influencers that are giving you some value, on influencers that are showing you how real world looks like. You can also say to yourself, I'm going to delete social media apps for 2 weeks, and then I will download it again, and I will compare how I felt without them and how I'm feeling with them again, and how I felt before. This is also can be a really nice trick for you to realize how you feel about those apps and everything in general. But if you will still decide to take social media break, remember to focus on mindfulness and well-being during that break. Think about what's making you truly happy, what's making you not compare yourself to others, because this is really important. If we want to be happy, we shouldn't compare ourselves to others, since it's about us, it's our life, it's our destiny, and everything what we have at hands. We can't influence who we are, and we can't pray to be someone else, because it's never going to happen. We need to be happy with who we are. I'm highly recommending you to take social media break, because once you will do that, you will focus on things that you really wanted to focus for the long time on. You are not going to scroll, you are not going to compare yourself, and you are not going to spend hours by watching TikToks and Instagram reels, but you are going to focus on how you feel, what you want to do, and you are going to invest this time by seeking experiences and seeking meaningful things. You are not going to waste that time, because we need to agree on one thing. Once you scroll for 1 or 2 hours, it's giving you something. Just try to admit it's giving me anything, because I believe that you are getting some certain satisfaction, but are you happy after that? Are you like completely crazy about your life and how everything is good? No, you are just scrolling, and from time to time you are also like influenced by everything perfect, by numbers of others, by lives of others, and in the end of scrolling, you are just comparing yourself. And I know that you are probably scared to take that break. I was scared as well. I was scared that I'm going to miss out something, this FOMO, constant fear of missing out. I was constantly scared that I'm going to miss out something. I'm going to lose my friends. Or, for example, I was content creator before as well, and I was scared I'm going to lose my audience, I'm going to lose my numbers, and I'm not going to achieve my dream. But we need sometimes that break. We need that break to be able to continue and to be able to find healthy ways how to approach things we want. I know that you are scared you are going to lose your friends or something like this, but there are so many healthy ways how you can still stay connected with your friends and with the people you love. And especially once you are going to disconnect from social media, it's giving you offer to, spend your time more in offline settings. And I believe you will approach people way more, and you would like to meet people way more. By that, you are going to build really deep connection, and you are going to get meaning to your life. So I believe this is something. What would you like, and you maybe seek. I took break from social media, and I came back better and healthier. I was scared I'm going to miss out a lot. But eventually it helped me. It helped me to realize that I'm happy with myself and that I need to be happy with myself. It helped me to realize what my goal is and by what values I would like to live. And now the content that I'm seeing is not influencing me that much as it used to, because I'm happy with myself. I already mentioned Selena Gomez. I wouldn't say that she's influencer, because we know her from movies and because of Disney, but she is constantly having social media breaks, and she's happy with who she is. She's loving her body, and she's loving her mind, and she's appreciating who she is. I really like quote from her documentary movie where she said, "I want to be happy with who I am. I want to be okay where I am." And it's important. If we are not happy and if we are consuming unhealthy content, we can expect that something is going to change like this. We need to take sometimes break and pause to be able to continue and to be able to find the direction that we are supposed to take for our better health and for the higher sake. So don't be scared and take that break. You always can come back, and you don't have to delete your social media forever. Take that break, realize what is going to be healthy for you, and come back with healthier usage habits. Have on your mind how much time you want to spend on social media, what you want to consume, and what people are worth to stay in the contact with. Because if you are texting with millions of people, I believe not every conversation is meaningful, and it's just, taking your time. You can rather have a phone call with that person and just talk about something that happened to you, because this is something that matters, right? So reflect on your relationship with social media and make intentional choices that are going to make your life better and are going to make your habits more healthier. You need to know how you want to engage with social media in the future. If you want to spend whole time, and whole morning by scrolling, or if you want to do something that is going to give you boost. For example, go for a run, meditate, do yoga. It's some activity that is going to give you inner peace, and I believe this will be 10 times better than just to spend whole morning by scrolling, scrolling, and scrolling, right? The main key point of this video is that you shouldn't be scared of taking break from social media. If social media is not giving you, high sense of satisfaction, if it's making you to compare, if you are not feeling as you are good enough, if you are not feeling as you are not pretty enough, I think it's time for you to consider taking social media break. You don't have to disappear forever, but you can just delete those apps for some certain time until you get better. Once you take that break, you will really realize what you want from life, how you want to behave, how you want to approach everything, and you're going to come with healthier habits. It's important to prioritize your health and well-being, and this type of break from something toxic is going to give you that. It's okay to disconnect and take time for yourself. Remember, if you're gonna continue like this with toxic habits and toxic traits, you're going to burn out. And at that point, if you will fall to depression, it's going to be hard to save who you are. So take that break if you are feeling that you are not good enough, and if you are comparing yourself too much. Just for you to know, it's always okay to disconnect, because you don't want to burn out and you don't want to continue with things that are toxic for you and are lowering your self-esteem. So if it's happening to you, take that break and you will feel way better. Okay? So that's everything from me. I would appreciate if you would share your social media experiences down below the comments. And I hope we're gonna see each other at the next video. Bye!